This is my favourite time of the week, man, seeing I come and film this podcast. It's like pure sheer utter joy.
That is, mate.
I like a proper buzz about it. Like, how you always want things that you look forward to, like a holiday and all that, but every week I've got this to go, oh, I can't wait to come on the podcast.
It's like a wee therapy session.
It is.
For the world.
It is. It's dynamite. Dynamite. How have you been?
Good, mate. Very cold.
Mate, you've got a new nickname and
Here we go. Let's go.
I've got nothing to do with it. Right. But know how you were pure like digging out Josh and Jack? Right? Like you were like, about all the stuff in the
Josh
past.
and Jack again?
They work for me.
Oh, the Shitey brothers.
Well, they started calling you Roy Cropper because you keep wearing cardigans.
Mate, I'll defend the cardigan to the death.
Roy Cropper.
Oh, fuck's sake, man.
It was
That could be a poll.
They don't even get to see the wee man bag thing that you bring up with you all the time when you come to film them. Your notes in it.
I'm going to actually get a man bag now.
What was that storyline all about, man? He married Haley, who used to be a guy, remember? In Coronation Street.
Fucking hell.
They're in the cafe
I
together.
actually seen a clip of Coronation the other day. Roy's in a jail.
No, what for?
Murder. Mate, I'm not even joking.
Who did murder?
Don't know.
No way. He was the nicest guy in the world, man. He was the nicest guy in the world.
Well,
do you know who I did a good impression of?
Who?
Trevor out of EastEnders.
Oh, with Little Mo?
Little Mo!
I don't even know what that was.
We used to do it in school, I think. Little Mo!
Is that... She done him with the iron, didn't she?
Aye, she smashed him with an iron. Trevor! EastEnders impressions are class, man. You could go a day
I'll take the Roy Cropper substitute him up, to be fair.
Roy Cropper, mate, that's your new name. People are going to be caught. That's not how could you get recognised as their podcast.
I'd rather be Roy Cropper than take my gear off to their shite.
People are going to start calling you Roy Cropper in the shops now.
Mate, I've been called worse.
So good, man.
I told you, I was in Dunelm yesterday, just standing in the queue, minding my own business, goes to pay for my stuff. Wee woman behind the till, she's like, the Monday Club!
Oh, mate.
She's like, I love the Monday Club. I was like, you've made my day, man. Buzzing.
I know it is good that people watch it and all that, but it's just still so awkward.
Do you know, see when people say, oh, do you do that? Do you ever think, what if they say they pure hate it? That gets through my mind in that split second of, oh, you off the Monday Club. And you're like, I know, like, it's shite. What you saying then?
Why did it sound as if they're deaf?
Jack and Victor. It's rubbish. What's he doing?
We just take that in the chin, didn't you?
Or do you just go?
I don't know. I would probably be better that than some when they say, "Oh, I've seen you, Big Era and all that," and fucking, you're mark out you wanking. You're like, oh, no.
Or do we just like reverse it and go, "You're fucking rubbish, mate"?
No. Mate, people come into my shop and go, I watch your podcast, and I'm like,
that's good
man,
though.
No, it's no. I'm like, what the fuck, man? What have they seen?
What do you mean?
Scary.
What have they seen that thousands on TikTok haven't they seen?
I know. I see when you think about it and you look at the numbers and all that and you go, TikTok's like 200,000 people view them, and you're like, 200,000 people have listened to that.
Do you want me to give you a terrifying stat?
Aye.
Since we started TikTok, the videos have been viewed 2.8 million times.
Is that right? That's dynamite, isn't it?
I know.
Aye. It's going places. It's going places. We better
Not
make
bad.
sure this one's a good one then. We don't want it to fall on its arse.
By the way, see if I'm Roy Cropper, does that mean you're Haley?
No, because they get married. We're not married, mate.
Well, no yet, mate. No yet.
Wait, if I was
So
a
I'm saying-
character out of Coronation Street, what one do you think I'd be?
Uncle Fred.
I knew you were going to say that. Ashley. I'll say Ashley. Aye. You're cutting that meat too thick, I say, Ashley. What'd I tell you? Oh, remember Ashley?
Uncle Fred was brilliant, man.
Uncle Fred, man. He looked like Jabba the Hutt, didn't he? He's just a big, fat guy, man. Oh, tell Ashley. It's disgusting, man.
Oh, mate.
How the fuck have we started talking about this?
This is why I love the randomness of this.
Oh, my God.
Right, I've got a question.
The podcast's not even started yet, right? Let's start the
What
podcast.
did you think of the whole Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fucking
I started
charade?
watching that, right? Jake Paul needs leathered. That's Mike Tyson was just like an old guy, and I love
58,
Mike Tyson.
man.
I adore Mike Tyson, right? He shouldn't get involved in that. The people that represent him shouldn't have never let that happen. Jake Paul, they Paul brothers are. Do you know? They're tapped. The two of them. There's a want about them. That's what I'll say. There's a want about
mate,
the two
I
of them.
love that saying.
There is.
There's a want about
There
him.
is. Something's like they're going to get like thing made like, in later years. hundreds will come out about they too.
Aye. Like
Aye.
what? What are you thinking?
Mad YouTube geeks, Disney Channel ball bags, man, and then they think they're boxers. You know what I mean?
They're not.
And he's saying call outs to Conor McGregor.
Who's not a boxer either.
I know, but like, what are you talking about? They annoy me.
Then he's saying he'll fight Conor McGregor in the octagon. Like, that'll be the end for you, mate. There's no way.
I'd love to street
that
fight
happens.
Jake Paul, like street fight him,
You would?
using street furniture as weapons. Aye,
What kind of street furniture?
bricks, fucking traffic cones, you name it, man.
Like fucking, remember that game
Heat
Streets
through
of
a
Rage?
window. Aye, you've had a street fight before. Street
Aye,
furniture
but I've never
fight.
used street furniture.
Aye, out the back courts, the metal bin lids and all that.
I'd be classing that as furniture, aye?
They're street furniture. Aye,
Love
ain't,
that.
ain't a toy. Hit
Aye,
anybody
okay.
with anything.
Mate, I just can't deal with when he talks as if he's a boxer. He's fought one bang average boxer and got
Aye,
beat.
aye, it's ridiculous.
It's mental.
That should never have happened. Like they're saying, was it professional? It was a proper fight, wasn't it?
It's on Mike Tyson's career record now.
Ridiculous.
Is that
Ridiculous.
lost to Jake
That
Paul?
guy was a machine, wasn't he?
But see, when you watch it, it was more staged than a fucking WWF.
Aye.
Because see, when Tyson hits him in the first round, he kind of looks to go, fucking, what you doing?
Aye, that was in the script, mate.
I was choking for him just to go rogue and just leather him.
Aye, I was watching it. I was just thinking, Costa-Mato would be spinning in his grave if he knew that was going on.
Just rip the gloves off and just leather
Aye.
him.
It just shows you what people do it for money, wouldn't they?
Well, what was that? 8 rounds for 20 million quid? Can't go
Mental.
wrong, mate.
Mental. Anyway, let's go on a completely different topic.
Go for it.
What movies do you think should never be remade or have a sequel? Or should have never had a sequel?
Right.
Do you know what I love, right?
I've got a few.
That's your topic.
I know.
And then you always sit there as if you've no got a
No,
fucking clue.
I wrote
what to
down
say.
5 or 6, right? But I'm trying to think of the one that people will go, aye.
I bet I've got one that's on your
100%.
list.
Go for it.
The Goonies.
Is it going to get remade?
They've spoke about it, aye.
What? Mm-hmm. Ah, well,
The
aye,
octopus
I
was very scary. Have you ever seen that? Wait, do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? There's a deleted scene in it, right? It's just fucking scene like now you get the bonus features in the DVD.
Aye.
They deleted a scene out of it where there was an octopus. See when they go down the slides to the pirate ship,
Right.
there's an octopus in the water, and it pure like tries to capture them, and they all get fucking hanged up in the octopus, right? But Steven Spielberg looked at it and went, "That's ridiculous. Take that out because it just looks pure fake."
Right.
But they left out this. They kept in the scene at the end where Data, the wee gadget guy,
Yep.
it's the beach with all the Goonies when the police are there.
Yep.
And they're like, how, and the press are interviewing him like, how was it? And he's like, the octopus was very scary. And everybody's going, there's no octopus in the movie. What the fuck are you talking about? Because it's deleted it. There's a wee fucking
hell.
golden nugget for you,
But
man.
I'll give you the Goonies. If that gets remade, I'll riot.
Ridiculous, man.
Do you know what else is supposed to be getting remade?
What?
Jaws.
Nah.
I can't
Nah.
accept that.
Nah. There's just like classic movies like The Godfather, Goodfellas. Imagine trying to remake them.
Goodfellas is on my list. That
I
should
would-
never be touched.
I would say though that The Godfather sequel 2 is maybe better than 1.
Aye.
Aye. It's a fucking brilliant, 2 brilliant films.
Aye.
But you could never like. So I would. With some films, I'm like, just don't touch them. Do you know what? I don't like. I was a pure Disney kid, right? I loved Disney films when I was a wee guy. Did you?
I do love a Disney film,
Right?
aye.
I'm Disney daft.
Aye.
Right? But see, when they started remaking all the like Lion King,
What, into them
into real
4D animated ones and that.
what you doing? Aladdin and all that, get that to fuck.
I think the new Lion King was better than the original.
No. Nothing will beat that iconic. Seven, yeah. Like, when all the animals are going to Pride Rock, that is dynamite. Did you cry when Simba's dad died?
No.
No. Not even when you were like 8-year-old? No? You don't care?
It's a cartoon. mate.
Long live the king. Right, sorry. Aye, so
that was-
don't remake, stop the Disney remakes.
Or, do you know what else? Do you know what prompted me onto this, right? I was flicking through the movie channel the other night. Remember the...
Sorry.
No, you can't,
Oh,
right?
mate, I'll forget it.
Right, no.
Right, can write it down. Pornos, right? Write down pornos.
Write down
Remember me to come back to that, right? My dad's pornos.
Right? So, I'm fucking hell, man. Do you know what I mean? fucking chance you got.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Tell us your pornos.
Right. See, every time I go to my mum and dad's house,
Right.
my dad's not got a fucking... Have I told this, actually? My dad's not got a clue. He doesn't know how to use technology, right?
Right.
He does not know how to use it. He doesn't have a smartphone or anything. I always see like the 10-minute free views on the porn channels. I always set reminders on them and like series link all them. So he'll be sitting like watching fucking the Jungle with my mom. And it'll come up like, your 10-minute reminder for the 10-minute free view on Babe Station and all that. See, for ages, my mom actually said to me, I never let on that I was doing it, and she's like, that dirty old bastard is fucking watching pornos when I go to my bed at night.
She's got his wee reminder
He's
set
not got a
down.
clue how to do it. Sorry, you were going to
Mate,
talk
I wish I'd have brought that up last week when I had on the phone.
No, he was talking about something, man. Just didn't want to talk to us.
No, he doesn't really. He wants to just come in and make a big entrance.
I know, aye. Sorry.
I know, it's just got to be pure shite now, innit? You've just ruined it. No, do you know why? Because I was looking through the movie channel and I realised that there's a fucking Mean Girls, the musical. Where did that come from?
A musical?
Like a second one? Like it's like an actual remake of the first film, but they've turned it into a musical.
I've seen Mean Girls, but I don't think I like remember it. I always confuse that with White Chicks.
Mean Girls is the one where... What's that? Lindsay Lohan, she went a wee bit...
She was good,
cray
but
cray.
she went fucked, didn't she?
I think she's alright now.
Is she?
She's like...
I need to search her up.
Done a Britney, she's went back round...
Check her Instagram.
Britney's a wee bit up and down.
Aye.
Wee bit of the gaff. What I guess she'd
she's
be,
fucked,
by the way.
isn't she? Britney's fucked, man.
What I guess she'd be.
Britney Spears.
Aye. I'm going to get her to phone live.
Here's the thing, right? See if you listen to Hit Me Baby One More Time, right?
Right.
The first she'll say, oh baby, baby, right? And then the second time she says, oh babin, babin. She said, it's like B-A-B-E-N, right? Everybody watching this will do that now, they'll check it. Babin, babin. Do you think
I don't even know what to say to that.
Don't say it.
I don't even know what to fucking say to that.
Google it tonight when you go home. It's
Now
weird.
you've got me thinking of like mad song lyrics.
And see another one as well. We are actually not going to discuss any topics tonight because I've got so much random shit in my head. See the song Forever and Blue Jeans? Great song.
Yes.
Great song. Have you ever heard the whale on it?
The whale?
Exactly right. See? I don't know if it's that beluga whale or something like that, but it's a fucking... mate, Paul, do you know what I'm talking about? It'll like,
Neil Diamond featured the
so like,
belugas.
it's like the music intro on it, you just hear... And it's the whale.
You are talking shite to me.
Fucking... How much do you want to bet me? How much do you want to bet me?
£1.
A pound. Right, I bet you £1 there's a whale in Forever and Blue Jeans. As soon as this podcast switches off, I'm playing it for you.
Do you want another one?
Go.
See the song Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison? I was sitting in work one day and somebody like that to me. See if you get it into your head that the start of that song is Hey There Amigo. It'll never leave you.
Hey, where did we go? Hey there, amigo.
Never leaves you, mate.
I won my school talent show singing that to my girlfriend at the time.
Aye?
Aye, school legend. Imagine getting up
There
doing
must
that.
be a recording of that somewhere.
Nah, it's just before fucking smartphones and all that.
What, somebody with a big fucking JVC
Honestly, what
camcorder
a
at the
hero,
back?
man. What an absolute hero.
When we do our first live night, you can perform that.
Mate, I can sing like fuck. Like, genuinely can sing.
There you go. What's your go-to?
Follow Me, Uncle Cracker, Don't Look Back, Niagara, Oasis.
It's a fucking album coming out here.
I can do Elvis, Frank Sinatra, you name it, mate. I can sing proper.
You do the Venga Boys?
What one? Uncle John from Jamaica.
What a song that was, by the way.
Na, 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 hey, hey, hey.
Class.
But we always listen to the Venga Boys on a Friday at 5:30. We put it on because it gives us half an hour of peak Venga Boys.
Venga
So
Boys
good,
had some
mate.
bangers.
Absolute bangers, man.
Wonder what they're doing now.
They did a tour last year.
And
They were here.
Here?
They were in the tune, aye. In the tune.
in the tune, yeah. Do you know we had the whole diluting drama online during the week?
Yeah.
Somebody messaged me and went, what about JD Sports? Some people call it JD, some people call it JD. I'm like, mate, come on.
I call it JD.
I call it JD.
JD.
Maybe maybe an English thing,
A, B,
JD.
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So it's J.
Or people go Primark or Primark.
Don't ever say any of that.
Aye.
Primark.
Aye. The JD one.
It's a shop I don't like. Not being snobby, I just
What?
don't like it, man.
It is a war zone.
It's like a big jumbo sale on it.
And the queues are always like half a mile deep.
You're sweaty. pure sweaty queues, innit? It's a queue. You look at it, you just go, oh, I'm going to be sweating in that queue.
Like that queue is sweaty, and I'm not going to be part of
The
it.
queues look dead warm.
You could go there any time of the day, and there'll be like a half a mile queue.
See, even if there's 5 people in front of the queue and there's 5 checkout women, right, or 4 checkout women, you know you're going to be there for 40 minutes anyway,
Right.
because every single person in front of you's got like 300 items.
Aye. They big
scanned and
6-tier
security
baskets
tags.
that you get
Aye.
in there.
Security tags taken off and all that. Nah, just avoid that at all costs, man.
No, I couldn't. I'd rather do the Aldi checkout
But it
for
is
12 hours.
Primark. It is Primark, innit? No Primark.
I think the JD one might be a bit.
Saying that, you would say Primal Scream, wouldn't you? You wouldn't say Primal Scream. Prima Donna.
See, this has just opened a whole.
Aye.
Somebody replied to the diluting juice thing and says, I call it juice. And I'm like, no.
Mixy up juice.
Mix it up
That
juice.
must be a fight. There was like Pfeiffer's, eh?
Some fucking maniac put
It's
squash.
East Coast. Pfeiffer's, say mixy up juice.
Squash is like a Tim Henman.
Squash,
No,
aye.
I'm not having that.
Like some squash.
Anyone for some
I'll
squash?
fucking squash into that glass you speak to me like that.
Do you want some juice? I would take juices. Do you want like some iron brew or something?
Ginger. I would say
Aye.
that's ginger.
Imagine somebody saying, do you want some ginger? And they whip out fucking Robinsons. You'd be raging.
What do you drink? Orange or black cunt?
Orange and pineapple.
Weird.
Mate, I'm telling you.
Nah, I don't like that.
It's so good.
It's spicy.
Spicy?
It's a bit. Mate, I've got this thing that I can't stop doing.
What?
Blah. I can't stop it, man. It's,
Try.
Anything that annoys me, I just go, blah. It's out there. This just went fucking pear-shaped,
Oh,
innit? Right, let me go into my
fucking
phone and
hell,
see, because my list is all went to fuck. Right. I want to talk about things that used to happen at school, right? I
Right.
thought we'll do it quickly, right? So I want to talk about scanting, pole shags, and school fights.
I had never heard of pole shags until you explained it to me the other day.
So a pole shag or like a pole hump or whatever it is like, say for example, I don't know, for one day it would just be your fucking turn, right? Something like, he's getting a fucking pole shag. See if you had ideas above
That
your
sounds
station.
like a prison thing.
See if you come in with like a new pair of trainers or like you were being flashy or something like that. or
Right.
you didn't bring, I don't know, whatever it was, or you got a new bird, or
Right.
your bird was way you were way your bird, or you were holding her on. The boys would be like, give him a fucking pole shag. So it's a humbler, right? It was just a
Right.
scheme humbler.
Right.
Where everybody would come and grab you. All the boys would grab you, like 10 of them. Do you remember this, Paul? And they would grab your arms so you couldn't do it, and somebody would hold your head, and the rest would just grab your legs, and they would just ram your balls into like a pole, like a
Fuck, man.
any sort of pole, like a goal post or a lamp post, and they would just keep doing it, and you'd be screaming, but you'd be laughing, but you couldn't get up and cause a fight with anybody because there's 10 of them to battle you. But you just had to
And your
accept it.
buzzed on there, so you've got to act all cool about it.
Aye, and you would just be like, you would be in agony, absolute agony.
That is wild.
Did you never get that?
No, mate.
Mate, people used to get pole shagged all the
I
time.
don't think that was a thing in Bannerman.
Aye,
I mean, we had several other fucking mental things, but no.
that's a proper Glasgow scheme thing, I think. A pole shag.
Pole shag. You learn something new every day, man.
And scanting.
Scanting was... aye.
Not that I want to see people's willies, right? But you just never see people getting scanted anymore, and I think it's the best thing ever.
You'd probably get to jail for it now.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Aye.
See when you just get the perfect, you get like you get the
Timing,
timing
innit?
and the boxes
Oh,
and everything.
timing.
Whack. Done. I remember my mate Jerry's 18th birthday. It was in. There was a place above. See that Best Kebab place in the town, just
Uh-huh.
back at Buchanan Galleries.
Yep.
He had his 18th up there, and we were all fucking steaming, man. We got my stripper, and she looked as if she was for the Valley. She was fucking minging. Like, she was absolutely disgusting. And she was pure, yes, all right, right. We were just, I've got this video, like, on a
What
pure
the fuck do you mean the
19
Valley?
canteen
Like
phone.
the
I've
Hills
still got
Hawaii's Valley? Or?
No, the Valley in Mary Hill. It's like, you need to see it to believe it, the Valley. Like, they flattened it. You know what I mean? It was that bad. So we everybody shouting, "Oh, you're for the fucking Valley and all that. Yeah, but yeah, mad based and everything." She was getting abused. So she's got Jerry handcuffed, and she's like pure trying to like whip him and all that. And his granny and all that was there. His wee sister, full family, man. And on the video, it's a pure grainy video, right? And somebody's like, "Scant him, Wardy, scant him." So I've just been pure idiot, and I'm like, "Oh, he's sneaking away round, man." I've just went like that, bang. Pants down, man, and he's just standing handcuffed.
On camera?
He can't even pull them back up. And the lassie's pure shouting at me, "You're fucking outrageous!" And she's like, "These pants." They were pure like Calvin Klein pants. You know what I mean? Pure Channels.
Double
man.
N at the back.
They were so, like sloggies or something. Man. They were so bad.
Calvin with a K.
Oh, they were terrible. I've still got that video, man.
Sake, man.
It was brilliant. Scanton needs to come back, I think, doesn't it?
Scanton was. There's no way it's going to come back. Not a fucking chance.
Watching this, try and scant his teacher.
You would definitely get to jail now for it. 100%, man.
So,
Oh, mate.
it's just a joke, isn't it? Scanton, man.
See back in the day, but see when you done it to that person, doesn't matter what that person done for the next 3 months. That's all that get brought up.
You can't see the thing, but I've been scanty tonners at every.
See if you played in a football team.
Aye, all the time.
It happens
All
at every
time.
point.
Manager's doing a team talk at half time. Somebody's just up at him. Bang.
Do you know what you still getting on? When you get the team photo, somebody would blow up with their shorts.
Aye.
And you wouldn't clock it for
Aye.
about a week.
Oh, dynamite, man. Scanton was amazing. What was that, school fights?
School fights were unbelievable.
I don't know what it's like now, but back in the day, like, full school
Aye.
used to turn out and sit and watch
With a
them.
teacher wading their way through all the
Aye.
crowds.
Aye. Oh, mental. I remember a school fight. A boy Fleming, he was fighting my boy called Yusuf. Fleming never went to your school, but he came up and it was like two animals going at each other, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life, man. They were honestly knocking lumps at each other. It was brilliant.
Mine
The
folk
whole
used to
school
come
was
up
round
from like
watching it in
different
a
schools
circle.
and all that.
Aye.
Just walk into your school.
Aye. Start fighting with randoms.
Aye.
Brilliant, man.
It was like a wrestling match.
Don't get me wrong, I would hate my Wayne's been involved in a fight like that. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think
Oh
you'd
my
get them
God,
now.
But
I think you. No, they just film them.
aye. Oh, that was what
20
people
minutes
used to get
later, they're on
spat on and all
TikTok.
that, and like, or if they were taking too long to fight with each other, if they don't know how to do all that.
That's
square
right,
up,
aye.
People would just push them
Aye.
into each other, and then that would be it away.
No, man, shake his on. Go on with it. He's looking for a fight.
That's right. Don't you jump in either. Brilliant, man.
Setting all the rules beforehand.
I know.
Nah, you.
Oh,
Oh, mate.
man, what a shout,
Just were
man.
like-
Oh, right up the jacksie.
That was painful, by the way.
Aye.
See if that connected.
Aye, but see if you went up too far and you brought out your finger. Oh my God, man. That's when a jobby jabber backfires, isn't it? You get a big stinky finger, man. Right up their arsehole.
Oh, mine folk used to do the tango slap and all.
Aye, that's right.
I'm sure that got banned.
Dafty slaps, backhanders and all that. I used to hate when people go in a headlock. I hated
Oh,
that.
do you know what else? Remember the ear flick?
Flicking the ear, aye.
-4 outside. Like,
Boss slaps.
oh,
A boy I went to school with, Stephen Gomartin, he boss slapped me one day and I went, fucking get you back, man. And I went like that. But I actually went to punch him in the boss. Remember the South Park, like, key rings? The big, massive Cartman key ring? It was like a big, solid,
Right.
mouldy thing. It was in his pocket. And I've punched it, man. I broke my knuckle. Man. I ended up missing the Rangers Parma game. I was a ball boy, meant to be the ball boy. See, they got the pure...
oh, the 99.
The
2-0.
1-0 game, 2-0. Missed that because I broke my knuckle punching Stephen Gomartin.
Fucking hell.
Fucking stupid idiot, man. Mental.
Oh,
Jobby jabbers, man. I'm going to jobby jabber you in the way home. Just,
I'll hit you with my Roy Cropper bag.
oh, I love it, man.
Oh, fuck. Do you know what else? See, when you were talking about school, do you remember up your social awkwardness, man? If there was a lassie you liked,
Aye.
and or if it was the other way around,
Aye.
nobody would say it. And first, it was like a pure battle of wills.
No, I was bold.
Were you? I wasn't, man.
I would ask straight facers like, all the time. I would.
Straight facers. That's classic,
I would
man.
ask them straight facers or what in a pigeon night or whatever. Aye.
Mind you used to, well, you maybe know if you were like bold as brass, but you used to get one of your pals, be like, oh, gonna find out.
Aye.
And then there's a pure awkward hour
Aye.
till you know what's happening.
Aye, that's it. I remember I was in love with a lassie at school, like heavy duty, pure daft on her, and she would always knock me back all the time, man. And
Why?
I used to, all the lassies in my year, she was year above, and they would be like, "Do you want that word and all that?" And she'd be like, "No." I'm like, "What the fuck, man? Am I so bad?" Like, I would dip all the other lassies, the good-looking lassies, and all that.
Did you do that? Well, like, what's wrong with me?
No, I never said. I was just fucking devastated. I remember, I'll tell a story, right? No fucks given here, by the way. I remember, like, saying to a lassie once, no names, right? It's like, can I bump you tonight, right? It was like my first time.
No, you did it.
And she's like, aye, all right. I'll meet you at 7 o'clock. And I'm like, right. And she's like, by the way, I'm not a cow. I'm just good to the boys. And I was like, fucking jackpot, man. Fuck. True story. Do you want me to go even further? Do you want me to go further? I'll stop, winter.
I want to know what happened with the original lassie. Wait, have you ever seen her since?
Aye, I've seen her since, but I don't love her anymore.
No, I know that.
It's been like 25
Aye,
years.
you want nippers?
Aye, nah. Nah, I have seen her, but obviously it's never. No, I've never like really spoke to her. I've just seen her like funerals or whatever.
Missed your chance.
Aye.
That ship has sailed for you.
Nah, she's probably like, thank fuck I dodged that bullet, man. That's what I'd be like. But I like school, having a mad school crush and all that was terrible, man.
I think, see, as much as it's different with kids now, see when we were younger, that was soul destroying, man. Because see, if it was somebody in your class, everybody knew about it by the end of the fucking period.
I know. Did you have school discos?
Aye.
Did you just like nip as many birds as you could that night?
Aye, that was the sole purpose of
It was amazing.
the disco, aye.
Honestly, you'd been nipping like hundreds of birds, and nobody had a problem with it. Neil Lassie would say, "You just nip me, and then you're nipping her," because they would just go and nip other boys. And then it wouldn't be until you say, like, "Do you want to nip as a full timer?" And then
Full timer. Oh mate.
And then you didn't nip anybody else.
A full timer.
Dynamite, man.
Do you think people still say that?
No, they say like getaway and all that shit, didn't they? Nobody says nip. You want nippers? Honestly, I used to love just going up to a lassie.
Just going out and nipping.
Do you want nippers? Aye, all right. Next thing you're fucking...
Mate, you're bold, man.
Ah, mate, I was so bold at school. So bold. So bold, man.
You must have backed yourself.
Aye, like I was in first year and going out with third years and all that. Like I was. In second year going out with fourth years, I was fucking...
But you couldn't get the one you wanted?
No, she's the one that got away back then, aye. Devastating, man.
Bastard.
She remember I told the story about phoning the house phone for the phone book.
Aye.
That was her.
Aye. Oh man.
I know.
Man. Right, so this was our friend Paul for Proper Frames that sent me a message saying that he's getting very annoyed with folk that order coffees with all these different flavours to avoid the actual taste of coffee, and they're just trying to be edgy and fucking... No, I'm not a coffee drinker, so is this a big thing? Is this a...
I drink a lot of coffee, don't like to taste it, which is weird.
I think I've got his... Do you want me to play his voice note?
He gets a lot of airtime on this, doesn't he? Is this podcast sponsored by Proper Frame Display?
Let's see if he's got it.
What socks are you wearing?
Happy Socks.
What?
Happy Socks.
What the fuck are
You
they?
never heard of the brand Happy Socks?
Are they on camera, Paul?
No, you need to put your feet up.
What the fuck is that?
Happy Socks.
Do you feel happy wearing them?
I do,
What's on them?
There's wee birds. There's a wee banana. There's another wee banana.
Do they make them for straight men?
Aye.
Mate, they're terrible.
Mate, I've got about 60 pairs of them in different styles.
No, you don't. Don't wear
Okay.
them in the podcast again, man. Speaking of wearing things in the podcast, that ties me in nice. That ties
I
me in
think
nice.
you're going to sleep me for my socks. You've got to wear these fucking things.
Somebody left these bad boys outside my shop for me because he obviously listened to the podcast. Look at him.
Wow.
What do we call him?
I call them penny blacks.
I'm going to fucking put them on, actually.
Do it. Do it.
Look, this is how easy it was to go to gym and back in school. There we go.
But they used to be all black. They
Aye.
used to have the
Now they come in
black sole.
edgy gum sole. I don't even think
Edgy
it's
gum?
It's no gum.
It's a kind of elastic band colour.
Look at that, man. Where am I? Look at that. Are they on? This thing on.
They comfy.
Aye.
There you
I'm
go,
going to wear
mate.
them get home. Nobody, I don't give a fuck. I don't care what them things, man. Well,
See, when you leave here, just give your trainers to a wee homeless guy.
Aye.
Like, I'll be wearing them now.
Right, okay.
Not a problem.
They'll probably fall apart before I get to the motor, won't they? Look at them, man.
The flop part and you get down the stairs.
Dynamite. They're actually very comfy. Right, listen,
Right.
let's talk about actual podcast stuff.
This
Oh,
coffee
sorry,
thing,
sorry.
This was a topic of discussion.
Sorry, right, you will hang me.
Right, if I play this, Paul, will it work?
Just put it up to the mic.
Right.
Aye, mate, I'm driving, right? But the point
Illegal.
I was going to make, I was in the coffee place the other day, and the woman in front of me is like, can I have a skinny, fresh latte with a chai flavour and fucking something else and something else? By the time they get through the flavour and you can see them all thinking about it, and then you're like fucking 5-6 minutes waiting on their coffee. Flavoured coffee is just for cunts that don't like coffee.
Said the
You're
same
just getting it to say you've been in a coffee place, you clearly don't like coffee, because you're having to put a flavour in it to take the coffee taste away from it. That was my point, mate. I was in the coffee shop the other day, I thought, nah, I need to go in and see the boys.
He's raging, isn't he?
He feels strong about this.
He's got a point though. He's got a point. I think a lot of girls, especially like the beautiful people on Instagram,
Right.
just post coffee cups
With their
just
name on it and
they
that.
feel like they fucking need to do it.
Why
Because
though?
they're stuck for content. Because of fucking
What's wrong with
McFly.
just putting like a mug of tea on?
It's like, oh, just the usual morning for me. Fucking.
What is that accent?
You know what I mean?
Starbies.
Aye, Starbies. I'm just going to get a Starbies. Fucking. Ugh. Anyway, I agree. I don't really like the taste of coffee. I just drink it because it gives me a fucking caffeine hit.
Give you a wee boost in the morning.
That's it.
I don't like to taste it, man.
I
at all.
put like 2.5 big lumps of coffee in it though. And
How much you might have? Like what's
maybe
the
just one,
many coffees you have a day?
5 or 6, quite a bit of like, energy drink as well. I had a big can of Red Bull before I come up the stair.
You're flying.
I know. I'm highly caffeinated quite a lot of the time. But coffee, like
I just don't get it, man. It is you're right, it is folk online that just post pictures of, see when it's Halloween or that, and it's a stupid
Pumpkin spice.
Oh, no. Nobody's drinking that voluntarily.
No,
No having it.
I know. It's too sweet in it. It's not
Aye.
good for you either.
So we agree with you, Paul. You made a good point there.
Why are you shouting at your phone?
So I can hear
As
me.
if he's in the phone,
Aye.
all right.
He is in the phone.
Do you know what I want to talk about?
What?
Did you ever watch any football on BBC Alba?
Yes. I watched East Kilbride the other night.
Yeah, against Dare United.
Flashy Bolus.
What a game.
It was a great game.
Aye.
It was a great game.
Right, so what I don't get right, because I watch a lot of the women's football on it, right? And it's like, so the commentators giving it fucking, it's a shot from outside of the foot, right? How the fuck can they jump from that to that? And then their co-commentator, who's like Shelley Kerr or something like that, right?
Stephen
Does-
Cragen.
Does they speak? Or like fucking Michael Stewart, right? It's just like, yeah, that was a great opportunity there from East Kilbride. Like, as if they've known what the guys actually said.
Aye.
And then, or what the other thing that happens is, they interview players at the end of the game and they're giving all that, we're joined here today, mate. And everybody's just on as if it's the most normal thing in the world. Like, that's not even a language. You're making that up. Not a single person on this planet.
I mean,
speaks
Gaelic
that.
is a language.
It's Gaelic. It's Gaelic if you're in Scotland. It's Gaelic if you're in
It's still a
Ireland.
language.
Do you know anybody that speaks Gaelic?
Aye, the guy on Alba.
Apart from him,
Some of that. There's actually a school in the south side.
there's one in the West End.
Aye, there you go, there too.
But why? What's the point?
Yeah, dear mate.
What
It just reminds me of that bit in Tune the Fap, and they're like, Icklefeckin.
Aye. And they've got all these street signs that have got Gaelic on them as well.
The train station signs.
Nobody knows what it means.
The,
That annoys me.
The BBC Alba thing is, it does
The
crack me up.
commentary really
Aye.
annoys me, man. Like, either have it all in Gaelic or like
Aye.
speak English.
I'd love to know how many like Gaelic viewers there is that watch it that
Well,
can't
the
speak.
commentators Ma and Da probably, and that's it. Nobody speaks it, man. That's why the English outlawed it, wasn't it?
Do you think the co-commentators are just sitting on their phone like that?
Bored out their skull.
Just ask me something. at
Google
some point.
Translate. Do you know what I mean? It's just so bizarre when you watch a game.
It is
like,
random.
It
It
doesn't
is
make any
very-
sense, man.
Very random.
And I don't get how the players not pissing themselves laughing when the guy's stalling giving it on that, because it's no what it is. It's a wobbly head language, and it's
There's a lot of,
You can't. You sound like Donald Duck, don't you?
but it's just a random. It's like East Kilbride.
Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Man.
Oh, that'll be us
Do you
now.
know what they
All the
should do?
Gaelic
They should-
speakers
they should
coming
have
for us.
Gaelic speaking FIFA commentators in FIFA, shouldn't they?
Oh, can you
Imagine that, man.
Just get that guy in.
A pure mix of commentary. Pisses me off. I don't know. I'm easily pissed off nowadays as I'm getting older, but I think it's because I watch the channel quite a lot. Like on a Friday night,
Aye.
the games are quite good to watch. The Friday night games.
The Women's League's quite good.
No, they're on the Sunday. They play the show championship games and all that.
but the championships are probably a better standard than the Prem.
Aye. But the women's football is, but it's the commentary's mental, man.
Aye, there must be a reason for it. Maybe that's how they get their funding or something.
But more people would watch it if it was fully English.
100%.
So, like, do you know what I mean? Get your viewing figures up. I thought that was the whole point in TV.
Are you like what nominated for
I feel
commentating?
as if I
or
just
not?
correct all these people. I'm just telling them how to make their lives better.
We should commentate on a game,
Imagine it. I think, here's an interesting fact.
right?
I was actually thinking this the other day. See my mum, who we spoke to the other day, who's a podcast guest.
Yep.
Her cousin is a football commentator.
Right.
Was a football commentator. Guess who it was?
Scottish.
One of them, probably the most famous Scottish commentator. of
Archie
all time.
McPherson?
Archie McPherson's mum was First cousin. My Archie McPherson's named after my papa.
Love that.
Who was Archie McPherson, by the way, in case you were wondering? That's mental, innit? Do you know what? I actually sent him a message on Facebook a couple of good few years ago, basically saying, "Look, listen, we're related. I don't really know anything about your side of the family, whatever, and I'd be interested to maybe try and tie in and piece things together." Pied me.
Block you?
Absolutely pied me, aye.
Clocked the profile.
I was actually quite keen to. I think I seen him. My dad took me to a Partick Thistle game when I was a wee guy, and he says, "That's your mum's cousin up there." He was doing the commentary,
Right.
and he's like, "We'll no go and talk to him." My dad didn't know me anyway.
Aye.
So that was like the only time I've ever seen him when I was a wee boy. But I would quite like to talk to him. Do you know what I mean?
What age is he?
I nearly actually, I think we'd see Gordon Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
Nearly actually messaged him and said, "Go on and speak to Hugh Keevins because he's mates with him and try and tee us up and even just give him my number or an
Big
email
Shug's
address."
on Twitter.
I know. But I was like, no, fuck all that, man. He's just already pied me anyway. I've sent him a direct message on Facebook.
Some of his quotes were unbelievable.
Hey, let's fly.
The hammer hits the slammer.
Aye. It was good though.
He was good.
Do you know who else I liked commentary as well? Can't mind his name. Who's the guy? You've done it all the 90s, man. Jerry McNee. Love Jerry McNee's commentary.
No, I'm not having that.
Okay, sorry. Right, all right.
Nah. I did like Richard Keys and Andy Gray before they went a wee bit queso, you know what I mean? Ruined it for themselves.
What did they say that was really bad anyway? Something that was... it was really bad, wasn't it?
That was fucking horrendous.
Yeah, let's not go there. Okay, next topic, please. That was bad, aye.
Oh, man. Right. Stuff that has become so expensive that it's not even worth buying anymore.
Who's his?
By the way, man.
Who's his?
By the way, on a side note, how fucking dear is it to rent somewhere now?
I know. See a thing,
Wild,
see,
man.
see if you buy a house, you're buying it just to leave it to somebody in it. It's a bit grim.
Or to pay for you to get put in a home.
Aye, exactly. So do you see your time? That's really it. So buying a house is a fucking... See, trying to buy a house now, a decent house, it's a bomb.
But
And you've got to have
get that offers
£1
over
million
nonsense.
deposit before you can fucking
Aye.
get considered. The interest rates are disgusting. And
It's like the home report's $200,000, so we're looking for 400.
aye,
All right.
we want to go on a closing day. Aye, fuck up. Aye, we've got quite a lot of notes of interest in it. That's what they say when you go and view a property, isn't it? We've got quite a lot of notes of interest. We've had 17 viewers this morning. 2 have come back twice already.
That accent is tremendous.
Aye, that's how they talk, isn't it? Yeah, 2 have come back already for a second time. Brought their parents with them. Shut up. No, they fucking didn't, man. But I've been to your house already 3 times a day. You know what I mean?
Where pal Cassie said Hoovers. You're
Hoovers?
paying like 600 quid now for a Dyson. I'm like, no. No chance.
Aye, I've
Not
got
a chance.
I've got a shark Hoover, and the Hoover before that was a shark. And I think they're shite.
They're dear or not, aren't they?
Aye, but they're pure like light plastic crap. Do you know the best Hoover?
Henry.
A fucking Henry Hoover.
They're
It's not
like-
going to work. It's indestructible.
They're like the old school Nokia phones.
Mate, it's frightening. Frightening.
Somebody could go through Chernobyl with a Henry Hoover.
You Hoover
Sort it.
everything up here.
Aye.
Water. Spill water. Hoover it in Hoover. You know what I mean? Crazy, man.
Here's one for you. See when you're in the supermarket, what things you look at and you look at the price and you're like, what the actual fuck?
Bags. Plastic bags.
Well, apart from the bags, right? We know how you feel about bags. But have you ever picked something up and went, how is that deal? Like, how is that deal?
Nah.
That's what I want you to look for this weekend
Right,
when you go
okay.
shopping.
Find something.
Do you know what I seen the other day? Olive oil is like a tenner, man.
Is it?
Aye. Some of them are like 25 quid.
Nah, don't do that then.
It's like, who's buying that?
Nah. Do you put olive oil in your frying pan when you're making square sausage?
I don't eat sausage.
You what?
I don't eat red meat.
Ah, that's weird. Did you before when you used to be a man?
No, because I was a man. Somebody made it for me in the
My dad
kitchen.
I remember my dad used to like chop off bits of lard. Remember lard?
Aye, and just fire it in the middle of the pan. Aye.
And then he came to my house and he's like, you don't put any fat in when you're making square sausage. You just let the fat off the sausage, cook the sausage. I don't know why.
But then it would stick to the thing, would it not?
No, the square, as long as it's not like roasting hot, then the fat comes off the sausage.
Mate,
What were we even talking about? What the price of things in the supermarket?
But that's a pure core memory though, but like cutting the lard in it and just fucking it in the...
When was the last time you stole something out of a shop?
Fucking hell, man.
Huh?
Must have been when I was at school.
Was it?
Aye, must have been. I mean, I'm scared to ask when yours was now.
Nah.
Like Tuesday.
What a
Just
buzz,
steal
man.
ratios.
What a buzz. Nah, they were gifted.
What was the last thing you stole?
Knocking things is a buzz, man. I stole a jacket. Nah, I'm only joking, man. I'm only kidding on. Nah, I'm not, just bags. Just plastic bags.
You lying bastard.
No, and do you know what? This is a direct message to the security guard at my local Morrison's, right? Fucking try me, man. I'll take you down to Chinatown. You try and do me for shoplifting.
I hope the next time you go back here, this guy just drop kicks you.
Man. Nah. Do you know I still get followed in the shops, like the shop, like the fucking.
When
Tesco
did
and
you
all
get followed in the shops?
Mate, see the shopping centre in Mary Hill?
Uh-huh.
I used to get followed down there all the time in the security. All the time.
Why?
And then it became Tesco and still get followed down it. Because I must just look like a big
Thief?
Maybe because I'm stealing. Maybe because I'm stealing things.
I suppose you took 14 bags.
Aye, my picture's on the wall.
That's interesting. Maybe I've got a wee grudge. You
I
fell
don't
out
know,
with the
man.
guard?
I don't know. I always feel as if, like, see, going into, like, I used to get into cruise and all that in the tune. I always felt as if I got pure. You go into the end. I hate getting into the end.
Why?
Oh, yeah, eyeballed off everybody, man. And it's like, it's not just eyeballed, it's like right up and down. It's like, do you know what it feels like? See, when you see in The Hangover, when they do the counting cards,
Yep.
and you see Aaron and all the numbers are above his head.
Aye.
I feel as if when you go into the end, the staff are just looking at you and they're just doing all the calculations of how much all your clothes are worth. Just,
Do you know what? Right, I'm going to say something controversial here, right?
Say it.
See with shops like that, right? And I'm not just digging out end here. Cruise, you name it. The people that work in the shops are on about 11 quid an hour and they're eyeballing you for going in to look at clothes. Like, that fucking blows my mind.
Aye. I've said that for years.
Like-
years and years and years.
What are they eyeballing exactly?
Some of the staff are all right, but there's others that they're just like, you're like, what are you doing?
Aye.
What are you doing?
There is. Do you know what's the worst for it? Phrasers.
Frasers.
Aye.
I don't like Frasers anymore. Used to know my.
I'm not. I don't use it as much now, but back in the day,
Do you know what I used to love about Frasers? Christmas time, seeing like the perfume makeup bit. I always just felt that smell reminds me of Christmas. All the scents and all that, because everybody's just squishing all the scents, testing them and everything for Christmas, isn't it? It's just pure strong, and then all the staircases are.
aye. Well, the Christmas gear.
Aye.
Did you ever get the thing when you're in a shop like that and you're leaving as if the alarm was going to go off?
Aye.
Even though you hadn't even fucking bought anything
Aye.
or had picked nothing up, you're like, shit, this alarm's
Now when
gonna
you
go
leave shops, but an alarm goes off, the security don't come after
No.
you. You
off.
just
6
walk
bags
out.
are like, on you go, mate.
Aye.
Not a problem.
Nobody cares anymore.
Should I get a shoplifters as much, Shank?
Aye. Shoplifters,
I used to get,
shoplifters,
like, the pros.
people in the game, they're things that will never go out of fashion. You know what I mean?
Never out of fashion.
They're here forever. They're like proper occupations, aren't they?
You had a job for life. It's the
It's
two
coming
areas.
to this time of the year where people like will sell you like steaks and all that in the pub and farm foods bags.
I mind, see, growing up in Ballantrae, you used to get shoplifters that used to like steal the order.
Aye.
If folk were looking
I knew
for
shoplifters
stuff
that
for
could.
Christmas.
Do you know what? See, we were talking about my mate's 18th birthday party earlier on. So there's a photo of all the boys. My mum will freak out when she hears this story. All the boys, right, and we're all heat to toe, Stone Island, Prada, blah blah blah. About 3 days before Jerry's party, Cruise got ram raided. You'll remember it. Remember the boy drove the motor right into the front of Cruise? We are kitted out head to toe, man. 50% off all the clays. It was all fucking knocked.
Fucking hell, man.
Dynamite, man. Aye, what a time.
Your mask got hilarious. You.
I know. She must have known. Where the fuck are you getting all this G-Star gear and all that for?
G-Star Raw.
Remember G-Star jeans?
Class, man.
They were so bad,
Class.
weren't they?
But the number 96 one, didn't
I
they?
can't mind, man.
Aye, they did.
I can't mind. They were like they went out and then in and then out again, didn't they?
Aye. But they used to do the baggy ones.
I don't know, there's a G-Star class, man.
Aye.
Remember French Connection t-shirts? And it
Aye.
would say like get to FC UK.
But then French Connection used to be huge and then it just kind
I
of
like the French Connection t-shirts, man.
died in its arse.
For cuck off.
For
Remember?
cuck.
For cuck off.
For
Aye.
cucky. FC UK.
Dynamite, man.
Aye, that was to be fair.
What was the actual topic again?
You were telling us you were dodging when you stole something last.
Oh, aye.
Even though it's your
Things that are
subject.
dear, no, things that are too... Go into the pictures.
By the way,
Go into the
Cineworld
pictures.
is 12 quid. For a ticket
Unbelievable,
now.
man. Unreal. See the thing? You could just juke into the pictures, couldn't you?
I don't know now if they don't get the folks down on the door like with it. Well, you could if it's busy, I
Aye.
suppose.
You could well juke in, or you just get a fire stick and then you don't never need to go to pictures again.
What do fire sticks do?
They play like Netflix and YouTube and stuff like that.
Stuff like that. It's what the pictures.
That's mad, innit?
Aye, the price of cinema, 12 quid for a ticket, 80 quid for a pick mix. Mental.
The thing is, but it would be more, I don't get it. It'd be more busy if they made it more affordable. Like if you've got, if there's like 4 of you in a family and you're going want to go and see a film that's just out, you're over £100.
Easily. Yeah, but
Do you know
then
what I
that's the same way Sky Sports and all that. If it wasn't so fucking dear, people want to try and watch it elsewhere.
Where's elsewhere?
In the pub and that.
Aye, right.
At their pal's house, it's got
That's
Sky.
fucking right. Stupid idiots, man. So the pictures, hussies, cars as well. Price of cars, it's like
Cars is
£330 for
aye.
a Corsa now, a month for a Corsa.
Cars are wild.
People used to go, get a wee Corsa, a wee Fiesta, or something like that. First motor,
Aye.
dead cheap. What the fuck?
Yeah, and it's you can't put it all down to the cost of living.
No.
That doesn't mean you double the fucking price of things.
Bumping bastards, that's what it is. Isn't it?
We need to declare war on retailers.
I know, we're always fighting the
Sick
people
of
aren't we, on this podcast.
Fucking sick of them.
Right, what time are we on? We've got another time left, haven't we?
27.
Right, I've got a belter.
Go for it.
Right, do you ever think, like, see maternity wards? Right? You know what a maternity ward is, don't you?
Aye.
Do you ever think they've mixed up babies and fucking no character light? How easy, all babies look the same, don't they? How easy would it be to mix up fucking babies and be like, fuck, was that the right one? Wasn't it? Do you not think so?
I don't know, man. I've never actually thought about it.
I thought about it, right? I don't know why I thought about it, and then I was like, I bet that happens all the time.
Probably back in the day.
Do you know where it will happen? Seeing like fucking third world hospitals, babies will get mixed up all the time, man. Wouldn't they? I think all the babies there, like they just all get fucking. Mate, I don't know where this
Fuck, you
podcast
get
is
yourself a
going.
shovel, man. You're digging here.
Do you not think so?
I don't know, man. Nah.
Think you all the mad rogue nurses and all that, like are pure wicked
Fucking
people.
hell, man. Are we just declaring thing with nurses now, or not?
No, but like there'll be people who go, I'm fucking swapping that baby. Or like, can you imagine like the mother was being a pure bitch while she was giving birth, or like just being just a nasty person,
Right.
and then somebody going, I'm going to fucking swap your vein. No, do you not think that would ever happen?
I know, but then they've got to give them another one to what they got to do. Like,
Swap somebody else's
how
vein?
do you pick a shite vein out? Do you know what I mean? How does that work?
That was shitey vein there.
Like, give them that
Switch.
one.
Fucking hell, man. I think that must have happened.
It's maybe happened back in the...
You ever look at people and you go, that doesn't look like your vein?
Aye. 100%.
Maybe that's, or maybe somebody's like, I don't know.
I mean, you do see when you hear people and they're like, oh, I mean, all babies are beautiful. They're no. Let's be honest. They're
no.
no.
Wayne's when they're first born, they're ugly as fuck.
They
man.
look like
or squashed and all that.
prunes.
Didn't they? They
They're
look
a-
like Cabbage Patch Kids.
There is some that are cute, right? But they're no all. Like,
The ones
let's
that
be
come out with
honest.
hair, I think they're
Ones that
funny.
come out
they're
with like a
cute.
full head of hair.
Aye, like that's funny.
That's
Do you know what I mean?
tremendous.
But aye, Wayne's are ugly in general. Like newborn Wayne's, aren't they? And they all look the exact same.
Paul, just clip the Waynes are ugly in general part.
Nah, I reckon I feel weird sitting with these penny blacks on. I feel really creepy, man. Look at him.
Do you want my satchel? You
Oh,
can take
this
it over
doesn't feel right. I feel as if I'm got a school disco in fucking 1999, man. My mom's like, get them on.
fucking hell,
You're
man.
wearing them. I don't care what anyone thinks.
Oh.
Just get them on.
Mate, just style them out.
Oh my god.
Keep them on.
So you don't agree with that then, no?
No, I mean, I've never ever thought about it, to be fair, but no, there must be ways of...
I'll tell you this, right? Have you still got like your wee tag for when you were born with your name on it?
No, for when I was born, I've got my kids' ones.
Right. The handwriting on them shite, isn't it?
Aye, it's just like...
So it could be anything. Could be anything. So
You're doing a rabbit hole with this,
I
man.
know. People will watch this and they'll be like, man's got a fucking point, by the way.
And what they got to do? Start checking their veins just
Aye.
to make sure they're theirs.
We should invest in DNA companies because the DNA checking will be through the roof. If this clip goes viral, people will be going and getting their veins checked for DNA. We're going to cause all sorts of chaos in this city, man.
So it's going to be people watching the podcast sitting staring at their vein going,
I know. I like doubt it. Honestly,
he's a bit of your hair.
question everything. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be sitting going, like, who else was in at the same time as us? She was a bit of a cow, the her, wasn't she? We've ended up with her Wayne.
Who's going into toiletry in this one?
Oh, it's bad,
Fucking
innit?
hell, mate. That's wild.
I know.
That's a
That's
random
a thinker,
take,
isn't
man.
it?
That is
That's a thinker. That's a Mark Dallas type question, isn't it? That's the sort of question
he'd
that
go
Mark-
deep with that.
questions that
Aye.
Mark came on with. He's going to watch it and he'll be
He might
down,
just respond to it with a
he'll be right down the rabbit hole with that one.
4-minute voice note.
No.
Here's what I think here, boys.
I know. I love it. Have you got anything else for me?
Nope.
No.
Niente.
Are we still going? Because I've got loads here. I've got loads of things
Got
to talk about.
5 minutes.
Right. Well, I'll pick a good one.
Go for it.
When was the last time you got on a bus?
Oh. As in, like, no, like a bus to the football, like a actual public bus.
What do you mean a bus to the football?
Like you got a supporter
coach?
bus.
That's not a bus.
Well, is it a bus?
When was the last time you fucking paid on a bus? You're a snob. If you can't
19
remember,
years
you're a
ago.
snob. 19 years ago?
9-10 years ago.
No way.
Got a fucking car. What do I need a bus for?
Buses are amazing. It's like a magical journey, man.
Brilliant.
Anybody could go on a bus. Like,
Well, no, if you've not got the money, they can't.
what I love about a bus is anything could happen on it. Like anything.
Like
man.
what? What's happened when you've been on a bus?
Right, honest, I've seen an old guy piss himself. I've seen fights. I've seen fucking.
Sell it to me.
I've seen people collapse. I fell off the bus once. Right, we were getting a bus to my grand's once. So we had to get a bus in the town and then a bus for the town to Baillieston.
Right.
And it was on the second journey, right? And we're sitting up the back. Remember the buses used to be pure roasting hot. Because if you sat up the back, you're next to the engine.
Middle of
And it was
July,
like
all the heaters are on.
fabric seats.
Aye.
Sometimes they were leather. I used to sit and like put my teeth on the metal bar. And my mum would be like, that bus stops sitting like you're going to knock all your teeth out. Right? So one time I was sitting right up the back, right?
Eating the bar.
Right? And my mom's here, my sister's there. No, I'm sitting up the back, right in the middle.
Right.
So there's nothing between, there's just steps. Right?
Aye.
And we're driving, we're batting it out. I don't know if is it Edinburgh Road to Baillieston or whatever the road was,
Yep.
the journey the bus took. And the fucking drivers just slammed the brakes on, man. It must have been a fox in the road or something.
Mm-hmm.
Bang! And I just went right down the fucking middle of the bus, mate. It was like fucking the wee fat guy in Hook. right down, man. The bus driver's like that. He fucking, all these women up here screaming, oh my God, son. I'm lying there like 20 pigging in my head, right? He's got everybody off the bus. He's declared an emergency and all that. He's fucking radioed into the control. And he's like, we need another bus and everything. Everybody get toughed off the bus. I had to sit and fill out a big accident form and all that.
What the fuck?
Aye.
What age were you?
11 or something. A wee guy, man. Fucking big lump in my head and all that.
You're like, thanks, driver.
But I used to love getting the bus.
I've just not done it for. I
It's
drive
just
everywhere,
dodgy.
man.
Dodgy as fuck, the buses, isn't they?
I mean, you've not really sold it there. You nearly dying, an old guy pissing himself.
Do you remember like people used to smoke like fuck at the top of the bus?
Aye.
And they would sit at the front. Now, because the driver had the wee bit that he looked up to the mirror. Do you remember that?
Remember
Do you
it?
Paul?
Aye.
Do you not remember you could smoke up and stuff?
Aye.
Aye.
But if you wanted to like sit and get mentions or drink and all that, you put something to cover.
Well, do you mind? So I used to go on the bus at Ballanark and it already came for Easter House, so you were looking up the top deck to see who
who's
was
on it.
there
Aye.
before you then bounced up the.
Aye.
Lot of folk going into a bus back in the day.
You had to sit up, if you sat down the stair, you had to sit up the back next to the
Aye.
emergency exit so you could
Aye.
bounce off it. It was
Aye.
buses were class. Remember the woman, the bye driver woman? Do you still say bye driver, bye bye, bye? I can't even like no say bye to people without going bye bye. That guy lost his job, man.
I know.
Do you know? It was a guy. So he used to do like the East End bus routes. I think his name was Ricky,
Right.
and he had a fucking black perm, long. Do you
Aye.
remember him?
You still see him at Parkhead?
Aye. He must have been like Glasgow's top shagger of old women, right? I swear to God.
Not fuck out somebody on Drumgate.
Aye.
Did you?
They dragged them off the bus, punched fuck out. Drumgate.
I love that, man. He was a hero of the East End, wasn't he? A hero. But the old woman used to bring him on like soup and sandwiches and all that. Oh, Ricky, son, there you go, I made that. And he'd be like, oh, cheers, dolls. And I was just the pure in awe of this guy.
What,
I was
like
a wee boy.
groupies?
Mate, see if he's still a bus driver. What a legend.
By the way.
Strathclyde Public Transport legend that guy was.
You ever see the mullet guy that used used to do the keys and the shoes and the Asda and the Forge.
No.
Aye. I know who you're talking about.
Glorious mother.
Aye.
Oh, has he?
Kind of grey. Aye.
Is he still there?
I don't know, mate. Back years.
These are
He
people.
did Tash as well,
heroes,
didn't he?
man.
Aye, mate.
Heroes.
Just
I'm
the
gonna-
rockers.
I'm going to find that guy, Ricky.
Right.
He'll have good stories to get him in the podcast.
Aye.
He was class.
Why don't we get him on and we get the woman? It's like, my driver.
Bye-bye. That boy get the sack for posting that video. That was class.
But then that's the world. You're wanting folk fucking Scanted now. That's the world you're living in now, man.
I want Scanton to come back. I want hashtag Scanton.
Why don't we?
Scanted.
Right.
Hashtag Scanted.
So, can't happen in schools now, right? Should we advocate scanting in the workplace?
Aye. Aye. I'm going to try and scant Josh. he will not see us for 2 weeks because this will not go out for 2 weeks. I'm going to try and scant him and I'll get it on the CCTV. Can we call this episode Scanted?
You've been scanted.
Can we just call it Scanted?
Scant
I
man.
think we should just have the episodes like Rab C. Nesbitt episode titles.
Like
with just
Still
one
Game?
word. With just one word. Aye,
Shuglies.
still games like that, innit?
Aye.
Like Rab C. Nesbitt. I think this should just be called Scanted. Mate, it's coming back, innit?
Oh, man.
Hashtag Scanted. I'll get Josh a belter. I'll get him.
Aye. Just say that's for Roy
I'll
Cropper.
just be dick. I'll just go up because he wears shorts all the time still and I'll just be like, fucking
It's
bang
fucking
him.
freezing.
I know.
Grow
Gravy
up.
guy. Right, but I've still got me shit, but I can keep that for another time because we'll come back and do this again, won't we?
Aye, we might. We'll see how it goes.
Are we done?
We're done,
I
mate.
hate
aye.
this. I hate getting home now. I don't mean that. I mean, I hate like, I hate when it's like the end of the fucking episode, man. I get a pure buzz doing this.
We'll be back, mate.
I know.
Be back.
I know.
And you get your feedback for the Baldy scoreboard.
Aye. Baldy scoreboard was a bit on it.
Class. Class.
Do you just like sit and I just pure read all the comments on all the TikToks all the time, constantly?
I do sometimes, but then sometimes I'm like, nah, these are getting too good. So I'm just waiting for the.
Aye.
I just, mate, everybody's enjoying it. I'm
Aye, it's
enjoying
good,
it.
innit?
That's it. That's all we need.
I know.
This time next year. Wow.
But what'll be happening this time?
We'll
next
just
year?
be here.
Aye, sitting here. Imagine we went and got hair transplants and we wasn't Baldy scoreboard.
Fuck
Imagine
that,
it was
man.
hairy scoreboard.
Hairy scoreboard. It just sounds fucking wrong.
Hairy scoreboard.
Scoreboard. Right, let's go.